Hey, Bobby, yeah, come here. Hey, everybody, Bobby got a saxophone last year for Christmas. Bobby, come here, be a good boy. Play us a Christmas carol, why don't you? Come on, be a good boy. That's a good boy, Bobby. Yeah, good boy, Bobby. Hi friends, I'm the Saxophone Oracle. This week I'm going to try something I've never done before. I don't know if it's going to work, but we'll see how it goes, and judging by the response we get from the video, we'll go from there. So last week we talked about the Oracle's Christmas gift ideas, the holiday gift ideas for every saxophonist. And I also mentioned that I'd be giving away 3 lessons, one for a beginner, one for an intermediate, one for a more advanced player. There's going to be a contest. All you have to do is record yourself, either audio or video. You could do it a cappella, backing track, whatever you'd like, playing a Christmas tune. Email it to me, thesaxophoneoracle@gmail.com. I will listen. I will decide amongst the entries who's a beginner, who's an intermediate, who's advanced. And based on that, I will choose a winner, and each winner will get a 1-hour lesson with me via Skype or FaceTime, which is cool because I don't teach anymore. I just do these videos. So that's it. And so in the spirit of that, I thought I would try this week to teach you how to play a song over YouTube. So I've noticed in the saxophone forums recently, a lot of people posting, what is a good song for a beginner saxophone player? What is a good Christmas song, that is? I want to play something for my family over the holidays, etc. What's a Christmas carol? Blah, 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 blah. So I thought I'd give this a shot. I don't know if it'll work, but we'll try it out. So I think a really beautiful Christmas song that's really easy to play, that any beginner can play if you've been playing even just for a few weeks, is the First Noel. So all you need to play this is the ability to play your G major scale on alto saxophone. I'm going to teach it on alto saxophone because most people start on alto. You can apply the same thing to tenor. It's just if you're playing along with me, it's going to be in a different key. So we'll go with G major for alto saxophone. G major, we have 1 sharp, F sharp, the rest are all regular natural notes. So we start on G. Well, here's the G major scale. So G major scale, we start on G, 3 fingers in the left hand. Then A is the second note, 2 fingers in the left hand. B, first finger only in the left hand. C is our middle finger in the left hand. Then we put the octave key and we put 3 fingers down in both hands. So 3 here, 3 there. Next note is E. We lift up that 3rd finger to get the E. So 3 in the left hand, 2 in the right hand. Then F sharp is our middle finger in the right hand, right? Not that, that's F natural, F sharp, okay? And then up to the G again, 3 fingers in the left hand with the octave key. So slowly. Then the octave key, all the fingers. F sharp, we have G, so the 3 fingers in the in the left hand with the octave key, and the middle finger in the bottom hand. And then just the 3 fingers. That's it, 1 scale. So if you can play that scale, you can play the song, the First Noel. It's quite easy because most of it is stepwise motion. So we're just picking up or putting down 1 finger, and that's it. So if you can play the major scale going up and going down, you are golden for this song. The one tricky spot, if you are truly a beginner, is going between the C, which is the middle finger in the left hand, and the D, which is all the fingers, 3 in the left, 3 in the right, plus the octave key. That can be a little bit cumbersome, a little bit tricky to negotiate. But this song is played slowly enough that I think with a little bit of practice, anyone can get it. So if you can play the scale, great. I would also isolate the section going C to D, C to D, just crossing over that octave shift, that octave break. So C. So just go slowly between C and D. You might want to try it by tonguing each note. You might want to try it as well, just slurring between the two. Sometimes there's a bit of, well, there is a bit of an adjustment to make. So sometimes we tend to crack when we go to the D, or we crack going down to the C. So I would say just isolate that section a little bit every day, very slowly, hold each note for a long time, and then switch. And try and get it as fluid as possible. You don't have to go fast like this. Slowly. That's it. That's the tricky spot. So let's get into the tune. The tune starts on the third of the scale. It starts on B, first finger in the left hand, and we go down to the root. Stepwise. 3, 2, 1, B, A, G. When we get to the G, the root of the scale, then we go up. So let's isolate just that. So we're starting on the third, we're going down by step to the root, and then up by step to the fifths. So B, A, G, and then G, A, B, C with the middle finger, D above the octave break. So we're using the octave key. B, A, G, A, B, C, D. That's it. If you want to think a bit numerically, 3, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And that's the first phrase. And the next phrase. So there we're starting on the fifth of the scale, the D, and we're going up to the root, to the high G. 5, 5, 6, 7, 8, 7, 6, 5. E, F sharp, G, F sharp, E, D. Right, so we're on D, we have all 3 fingers down in each hand, then we lift up the D to get our E, we lift up our index finger to get the F sharp, up to G, back down to F sharp with the middle finger, then we put down the index finger for E, and back down to D. So we're just playing the scale, right? From the top. That's the whole opening phrase. Then we play the second half of that again. E, F sharp, G. Right, so we're just going up to the root, back down, back up by step to the root. So far so good, I hope. We're just moving by step all the time. Then here we have a little bit of a tricky jump. We're going to be up on the root on high G, 3 fingers in the octave key. Then we have to go to the 5th, which is D. So from G, we're going to put down all of our fingers, and then we have to go below the octave break. So when we have that D, we already practiced this before, going between D and C. We're going to go just to the middle finger in our left hand, and then to B. So G, D, C, B. And we can isolate that spot just a few times over and over again until we get comfortable with it. And that's the entire first half of the song. We play that twice, and that's about it. So from the top, B, A, G. We start on the 3rd, right? 3, 2, 1. So the same thing twice. That's it. Everything basically stepwise motion, except for that one part where we go G, D, C, B. And now we're going to do the chorus. It's also stepwise motion. Again, we start on the 3rd. So it's just like the first phrase of the song, but then we go to the top, to the root. G, F sharp, E, E, D. So the chorus again from the beginning. So it's just slightly different. We play the beginning, 3, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Then we jump to the root. G, F sharp, E, E, D. And then it finishes the way the first part phrases. Ba, da, root, G, F sharp, E, D, E, F sharp, G, D, C, B. That's it. That's the First Noel. So if you can play your G major scale, then that's all you need. If you want to repeat the chorus a second time, we can do a little variation. I'll write it out. I'll put the actual notes on the website, thesaxophoneoracle.com, for you to, you can look at what the actual notes are. But that's it. So here's the entire song from the top in case you want to play along with me or you just want to hear it. there you have it. Simple as that. If you want, there's a little variation we could do on the chorus. I'm not going to go through it note by note, but I'll write it out for you with the rest of the stuff. It goes like this. So there you go, very simple variation. It goes up to the high B, but again, it's all stepwise motion stuff. It's a really great tune for beginners to learn. You could learn it quickly in a couple weeks from now until Christmas. Play it for your family and friends. I'm the saxophone oracle. That's what I wanted to try this week. I've never done this before where we go note by note, but I think it might work. I mean, with YouTube, I guess you can always rewind and pause and things like that. So if you found this helpful or useful, drop me a note in the comments or send me an email, because if it is useful, then maybe I'll do some more of this going forward. Thank you as always for continuing to watch. Please remember to like, share, and subscribe. If you like what you're seeing, tell people about it. It'll help support continued content and more videos like this. Thanks again. Remember the holiday contest. I'm giving away 3 one-hour lessons. So all you need to do to enter is record yourself playing a Christmas tune. It can be a cappella with backing tracks. It could be just audio. It could be video as well, whatever you want. Send it to me by email, thessaxophoneoracle@gmail.com. I'll pick 3 people, 1 beginner, 1 intermediate, 1 advanced player, and we'll find a time that's convenient to do a 1-hour lesson together. Have a great week. Happy practicing. See you next Tuesday. Bye for now.